everyone, it's Living the Good Life, and I have a garage sale and estate sale finds video for you for June 13th, 14th, and 20th, 21st. I didn't have enough finds from the first week to go ahead and film, so I just go ahead and let it pile up and then show y'all everything. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you the useful stuff first. I got all these items for $12 on the food, so I'm going to show you what I got. I got the Neutrogena for $1, and I got the OxyClean for $1, and so then everything else is the remainder. So I got some Rotels, some ranch style beans, some tomatoes, fruit cocktails, sugar, capers, carrot sauce, wishbone dressings, some hot mixed salad, which is going to get donated because I don't like the hot stuff, some peaches, and some beans. And then I got these dishcloths thrown in. There's 3 or 4 brand new ones. I also went to a sale and I got a bag of polyfill for 25 cents. So brand new from Hobby Lobby, and it cost $4 there. So that was a great deal. I went to an estate sale, and generally if you go to, these were at garage sales. If you go to garage sales, really the first 5 or 6 that you go to and get there right when they start are the ones you're going to have the most success at, because by then, if you've got a lot of competition in your town, everything's going to get picked over. So, you know, I'm always surprised when I get somewhere, like if most of the sales are starting at 8 and I get somewhere at 9 or 10 and there's something good left, like this. I arrived at this sale and you had to wind your way through the backyard to even get into like the garage for some, I don't know, it was just odd. And I found these when a group of people moved away from the table, and I could see these were still there. There was this Amish butter print casserole, and that is selling for $11 on eBay. And then that was actually part of a stack. She was selling like a whole bunch of dishes and bowls, and this was on top and all taped together, but she was willing to go ahead and take one out and sell it to me, and I was happy. So for $1. And then all of a sudden I saw this Jadeite, and I just about flipped, because, you know, I only find Jadeite once or twice a year at a garage sale, and I'm thrilled. So this is the bubble pattern, and it's a serving bowl. No mark, but we all know what that is. And I'm going to get down here where you can see it. And it is going for $19 to $51. I know that that's a broad range, but 19 is the lowest it's sold for, 51 is the highest, and most of them are selling around $35 to $40. At that same sale, I looked over, and all of a sudden, here's the Pyrex yellow dot bowl, which is going for anywhere from $12 to $25. And I was on the lookout for this because I saw Taco Stacks buy the green one at a thrift store, and he talked about how much it was worth. So I definitely picked that one up. I thought that was interesting. So that was it for that sale. I then moved on to another sale, and there was a free box, and I found a couple of things in the free box, but you had to buy something before you could get something out of the free box. So luckily I found this, and I'm going to stand up so you can see the lid. I think this is a candy dish. It was $2. It may be a dresser, you know, like powdered box, but I don't think so. It's awfully kind of large. It's footed. So I got that for $2, and then I made sure I was able to get this. So this is my first pizza of Roseville at a garage sale in all these years, at least that I know what Roseville was. This is a about a 5-inch Cosmos vase. There are none on the sold listings, but there are a few for sale on eBay. 2 of them, one is blue for $119 and one is green, just like this one, for $119. And then there's a pair of these green ones for $189. Who knows what they'll finally sell them for? I need to keep looking, but I got it for free. Yay! I also let me go ahead and get a second item, and I got this new mug. It's got blackberries on it, and thanks to Miss Wilma Oliver, I have something new to drink my tea from. Blackberries, I just love them. It just reminds me of growing up on our farm, going out to hunt blackberries and making sure we didn't get bit by a snake or tried to stay away from the chiggers and the ticks and not get too sunburned. So I don't know, it just brings back memories. I also went to the thrift store in my hometown where I've been finding the sterling silver real cheap, and the only thing I could find was this sterling rimmed toothpick. So it's going to go join the 3 or 4 others that I already have. I went to the thrift clearance center one time during this time frame. I found this Fenton vase with the hand painting, and I couldn't find anything exactly like this on the sold listings, but I found similar ones, and they're selling between $9 to $17, and I got this one for $1.50. At the same time that I was there, I found these sterling silver clip-on earrings with the little amber bead in the middle, and they were $1.50 as well, and they've got a good weight to them, so those were a nice find. I also went to an estate sale, and I found this World War I real photo. It is the King and the Queen of the Belgians in Philadelphia during World War I being introduced by the mayor. So you've got the mayor on the left, the King of the Belgians is in the military uniform, the Queen is next, and then the mayor's wife is after that. And I just have a fascination with the early 1900s, and I'm so appreciative of what everyone gave for us during World War I and World War II. But I just seem to have an affinity for it, and it is a real photo. I took it out, looked at it, and saw that it was a real photo with the studio information. So I was thrilled to get that. Oh, I forgot to mention, while I was at the thrift store in my hometown, I also got this. It is a necklace, and these beads as well as the clasp are 14 karat, and that was $1 as well. On the 21st, on a Friday, I pulled up at a yard sale, and they were selling things from their mother-in-law's estate as well as some of their own stuff. So it was kind of a weird mixture of some electronics and then older people's stuff, which I'm interested in. And I couldn't wear any of the size 5 or 6 shoes, but there were 2 tubs of jewelry, and I found 9 items, and she was able to do $12 for me. So I bought all these for $12. So I got these, which appear to be, these are hand knotted, and I think they're probably lapis, and these are definitely 14 karat as well as the 14 karat clasp. I got this bangle, which I believe is jade. I'm sorry, it seems like it's a little overcast right now, so hopefully you can see this a little better. This was marked $5, and I got it like as a part of the whole $12 bundle, but I think this would, if anything costs more than $1, it's likely to be this. So this may have been $3 or $4. So I don't know what, if this is actually jade or not, but it's fairly heavy. It's definitely not plastic. It is some sort of stone, but I really have trouble identifying my green stones. So let me know what you think. It is tiny. I cannot get my hand through it. She must have been the tiniest woman besides having the size 5 shoes. At that sale, I also got this Egyptian-looking necklace. Here's what the pendant looks like. It is so small, I can't get it over my head. And it must be brass. I'm going to test it, but I believe this is all brass. But it's got these interesting beads, and I cannot figure out how to get it over my head. I can't find anything that you unscrew to get it over your head, and I don't want to break anything, but it was so fascinating, I decided to go ahead and get it. I also got this. I do not know what those beads are at all. They're not particularly cool to the touch. I hope that they're not plastic, but they were just so interesting, I decided to go ahead and get them. Had a neat clasp as well, right here, this part here. So that's a modern clasp, but I liked it. I got these earrings, which I need to test and clean. I believe that they're sterling. That's what they look like. I got this shell pendant with sterling silver. It's marked Indonesia 925. I got this garnet and crystal necklace with some freshwater pearls, and I'm thinking this might be rock crystal. It feels cool to the touch. It has a really neat closure. I'm going to show that to you. So here's the little closure, and here's the hook. So I believe it has some really good age to it. I'm not completely up on what the closures tell me, but that was that. And then I have this amethyst, chunky amethyst necklace with little gold beads in between, and it has the barrel clasp. And the last thing from that bunch that I got was this turquoise necklace. And it has a very old clasp that has been extended with that new clasp. And these actually, the little pointy parts, have a design on them, and then they say sterling in script around there. So a really nice little sterling, chunky sterling necklace. Let me think what else I got. I got this ring that's sterling for $1. I went to an estate sale, and there was a little baggie of jewelry. They let me look through it. I didn't want most of it. It said $8, but I found these in there, and they let me pay for them separately. They're a 10 karat and a 14 karat gold single earring. I looked and looked for the match, couldn't find it. When you do the math based on how much they weigh and their carat weight, that comes out to $20. So I spent $2 for $20 worth of scrap gold. Let me look around, because I'm notorious for forgetting something. I think that's it. And then there will be part 2 of the all of these needlework and candle wicking kits that I bought. So I hope you enjoyed that. I got a really great deal on them. So thanks so much. If you have anything to share with me, I would love to learn, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Appreciate your subscription too. Thanks. Bye-bye.